Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Into Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Schick. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's forced to go back. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Mbappe. He's tried one! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. No foul, says the referee. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Up towards the front line. And the pass is intercepted. Nedved. Cleared without complication. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Schick. Collar, and he shoots! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw! The breakthrough strike! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely, now then. Now it's Perez. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that was vital. And that has been clubbed away. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Rabiot. Rabiot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run. Rabiot. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Paris ended up in no man's land. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ambitious ball here. And they've got rid. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Kovac claims comfortably. The Czech Republic are looking to go forward now. Camavinga. That pass has been well intercepted.
The Czech Republic can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. Played out to the right. The ball is bounced loose now. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Perez.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well read, nice interception. The Czech Republic have a free kick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's gone for a throw-in. Petit. Camavinga.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Koller. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
The Czech Republic are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Pour la France, le numéro 25. À sa place,
There's the start of the second half.
Griezmann.
The Czech Republic definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
There's a sharp little ball here. It's Dembele! He can get that clear. Upamecano. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? Koundé. Griezmann. And that is out of play. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. The Czech Republic are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Lojek is in a really good position out wide. Petit gets it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to it? And it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Threads one in. He's having a shot! Out to the right. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He might be in. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Koundé. Dembele. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Klošek picked out. It's sick. It's loose now, and they want to. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through, so back it comes. They want to be quick to recover this. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Nedved! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, what has happened here? Camavinga. And now the breakaway. Pires has it out wide and in space. And it's Camavinga. Knocks it into space. It's Dembele! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh, easy pickings there. Searching pass he's played there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Griezmann. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Griezmann. No, that's been intercepted. Lojek. Griezmann. And it's Vieira. Well, that has not gone well. Now he's got space here. That's a simple one for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That'll be a throw-in. Klošek. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Merci de votre compréhension. Changement.
Into extra time we go. And here's Camavinga.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get it through? Nedved with the delivery. Real chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that
Chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 18, Griezmann. Le
And
numéro
we're
7,
off for the final
à la
time.
place, le numéro 13.
This really has
Le
been
numéro 21.
thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And he's managed to gift it back. Another throw-in. And it's Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. That's a shade optimistic. That's really well cleared. Oh no, this does not look good. Koundé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Colomwani! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
And it's Petit. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good ball out wide. Dembele. Here it's a mighty effort. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Very much into the last knockings. And here's Mbappe.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward, and
That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
the Czech Republic can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
On demande aux bénévoles de venir se présenter au PC de sécurité.